I'm like a recovering perfectionist, so y'all bear with me. I've never shown you guys my paintings. So my mom has asked me, Monica, why you don't hang the paintings that you have done in your house? And I'm like, because I feel like I'm like a recovering perfectionist. So y'all bear with me. It's because when I look at my paintings, I see so many errors, right? And that's the reason why I don't hang them up, because it's just a bunch of errors. We're going to reprogram my mind to not think like they're errors. Maybe once a month, we're going to put one of my paintings up somewhere. We're going to hang it somewhere in the house for me to see, not really for others, but just mostly for me. So that's something I'm challenging myself to do. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of my paintings. I mostly do abstract paintings or just freestyle from the brain, but I also found like a slight niche. I don't know why, but I was like, you know how there are some people, they paint one thing and they just paint that same thing over and over again. I think I've become that person because I don't know why, but I love the yin and yang sign. And I find that when I'm painting it, it's just, I have so much joy. I've learned what I'm really good at painting is yin and yang, and I'm going to show you. Hold tight real quick. Okay, so I'm back. I'm just going to show y'all a couple of things. So I did this painting right here. Hopefully you guys can see this one right here. More abstract. And for me, because I'm a perfectionist, I say to myself like, well, nothing matches in my house with this right here. And y'all, I used to have more, but I gave some to my siblings. I don't know what they did with them. Hopefully they still got them. So some of these pieces are unfinished, right? So I got this piece here because my living room is black, gray, and red. I was trying to do something here. I was going for a little theme here, and then it just got crazy, and I was just like, F it. So this is a painting that I do need to continue. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, okay? So that's one. So, and also the inspiration behind them. All right, this painting right here, I don't know what the fuck this is, but when you feel it, it feels really nice because I just kind of like. So this is a painting, and like I said, my living room is these colors. So the goal was to use these paintings for my living room, but now I'm at a place where I don't want red in my living room, but my rug is red, and I'm not really sure if I'm just like, I'm gonna have to deal with the red. Right now I'm decorating red, and just because I really want a new rug, because that's what's really causing it to be red in that room, is there's red in the rug, and I want a new rug. But this time I want a really good quality rug, and I understand that it's probably going to be $500 to $600 just for the rug that I want. But this is a painting, and for now I might actually put this up because guess what? We need more money so we can buy a rug. So if y'all want to support me on buying a rug, because that's what's delaying me from revamping the living room, is the rug. I really need a new rug. So that's one piece. All right, so I'm gonna show you some more. This piece right here is, I don't know what this is. I just got a ruler and I was going. And like I said, red, black, this was the color. But this what am I supposed to do with that? Now, my favorite color is not red. But like I said, because my living room, I was trying to paint pictures that would go with my living room. Okay, this is another piece that I did, okay? You see the theme, okay? I obviously like rulers. All right, so this was actually going to go in my, I don't know where this was going to go. I'm not really sure. Your bedroom is this color, I don't mind giving this to you. All right, this one right here, y'all see the theme? A lot of squares and stuff. Really great in this camera versus me looking at it right here. It does. The picture that I did, this is the yin and yang. I think I found my niche. I like the yin and yang. So I think this is what I'll be painting. And y'all, I had to really fix this several times. Really paint over the white 100 times. And I've not been taking care of my paintings at all. Here's another one that I did. Y'all see the trend, right? Y'all get the gist. I love the ruler. Actually, this is not a ruler. It's like the tape for paint. Yeah, so you know how like when you're in a house and you're painting like that blue tape, that's what this is. That's how I got these lines. Okay, so all right, so look, this is one of my really favorite ones, you guys. I love this one here. If I come up a little closer, I've spent a lot of time right here trying to make this like not so even, so it can be like, you know, so with a little red and stuff like that. But this is one of my favorite ones. Y'all don't understand, to make this little angle, baby. Do you understand how many times I've had to paint? Oh my God, y'all don't understand. But this is an unfinished painting of mine. Obviously I haven't signed it. So that's an indicator that I'm fully, I keep going too close to the camera. That's an indicator that I'm fully done with the picture. But this is another one. Now these right here are the inspiration was my bedroom, right? I was trying to come up with an ideal. So I did buy some tape, and the idea was for it to sit like this, right? Because my bedroom was actually these colors. Get off my stuff! What's wrong with you? Rocky done messed up my painting, y'all. I'm about to be pissed off. All right, so this was the goal for this, is for it to hang like this and then for it to be on my wall. This is the other one. Okay, 2 for 2s. Now my bedroom is not this color, so it's like, fuck, what do I do with them? You guys, my living room is red, black, and gray, and then my dining room is like wood. It's like a brown. So this painting right here is, we don't know what the hell this was. Usually when my paintings look like this, is because I was so unsatisfied with what I did and I just went everywhere. But I feel like this is a base for something. When my mind finally clicks and be like, this is what you should do with this painting, then we'll do it. That's another painting. Okay, so this was what started my painting. Okay, this started my painting. Now, as a perfectionist, as you can see, that line went a little bit more to the right. It wasn't straight. So basically, you guys, this is so crazy, you guys. Full circle, literally full circle. So 9 years ago, because I'm 39, right? 9 years ago, I actually planned my 30th birthday party at a paint and silk. So this was the first painting I painted out of everything. This was the first one. So this is what started me on painting. And I remember the lady was telling me, she was just like, in her class, easy for her to find the people who are perfectionists. And I was like, why? Because you keep trying to get the line straight. You just don't go with it. And I was one of those examples of people. Up here at the top, everything was even. I got down here and it just was like here. And I started going this way. So you see it's a little slanted. Everything's supposed to be like right here. And mine didn't. So everybody who went to I think I had a good 9 or 10 ladies who showed up. And I have a photo, and I may stick, you know what? I'm going to stick the photo inserted here so y'all can see us at the paint and silk. And we were all painting this. We had a good time, you guys. And so interesting, my birthday's in August, and it always rains right pretty much around my birthday. It rained that day. But we had such a good time. And thinking about that day, it just reminds me of my best friend who's no longer with us, and I miss her so much. I'm gonna insert her photo here with us on that day when we was there, but we were so young. I literally was just 30. And who would have known I'm about to be 40 this year? It will be 10 freaking years since I painted this. So anyways, that's a little bit blurb on my paints. And that's all the paintings that I do have. So I'm going to put all this stuff back up. And I told y'all I need to work today. I should not be talking to y'all. But here's some blank. Oh, we forgot about one. Now, why is it everywhere? I don't know why these are the colors that I'm freaking painting with when I have so many colors. And shout out to my sister. Yeah, me and my sister, we have to reconnect. But anyway, shout out to my sister before we disconnected, which we have to reconnect. She did buy me my first painting pieces and all that. She bought everything. My sister did thebum.com. Then my mama came the next year or something, and she bought me, what do you call those little art stands? A canvas stand? Whatever. Make sure you go out there. Start out with a blank canvas. You don't even have to have an ideal. Just get to painting. You can write your name. Paint the letter G. I don't give a damn. But you really, this stuff, when you do stuff like this, it really helps with meditation. I know some people don't really like stuff like this because you're like, I'm not creative. You don't have to worry about being creative. Don't be creative. Just do. Okay? This is a good, like when I paint, I get so much of a big download. Like my mind just really like, I'm able to like really think clear. Like stuff that I was just pondering on and wondering, I come up with it like that. And it's really not even me, it's my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to start using your brain more. I don't think we really use our brain effectively. And I'm just going to say that we have to start asking our brain questions so our brain can seek the answer. Instead of you always trying to figure it out yourself, let your brain do it. That's why it's there. So, you know, this is the time where I get a download. If you're a person that's trying to find something and you can't be creative, I just showed you my paintings. As a recovering perfectionist, that's tough. I would never show my paintings. The only paintings I would show to you will be the ones that I feel like they are very much outstanding and that you want to talk mad shit about. But as I sit here and hold a painting that made me realize how much of a perfectionist I was, I had to, that's why I don't hang this up. When I go to my mom's house, she has her painting up. I don't have mine up because it shows how imperfected I was on this day. But I'm showing you because I'm trying to tell you, join me with being a recovering perfectionist and get off that perfection ball and do life, okay? Live. Because I got blank canvases. This ain't the first painting I can paint. I can paint more. So stop feeling like just because you start drawing on that canvas that's it, that's all. Girl, bye. Pick another one up and start again. And you can apply that to your life. Okay, y'all. I don't talk y'all head off enough. I don't spend enough of time with y'all. It's time for me to go to work. I know you don't want me to go, but I gotta go. How is these bills gonna get paid? Who gonna pay the cell phone bill to keep that light on? Me. Now, if you wanna, I don't need no GoFundMe, but if you wanna cash out me anything that'll help me along on my creativity journey, you can. I'm just playing. Okay, I'm wrapping it up. Thank you for joining. I didn't really expect to show you guys my paintings, but whatever. Like I told y'all, which one is my favorite one? My favorite one. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this here. See y'all later. And go be great. And don't forget to activate your superpower. This is one of mine. One of my superpowers. Show me yours. What's up? Bye, y'all.